Hey, what's going on? Uh, hey, what's going on? Old fashioned ice cream appliance boot camp. Mike Sneed coming to you. I'm out here at the shipping container. Today, I finished up the actual drain line, roughing it in. It was a little bit more than what I thought it was going to be. It wasn't that hard. It's just when you're working with metal. When you're working with metal, yeah, I have to actually cut out. Let me show you what I've done. Um, Give me a second. Let me switch the cameras around real quick. Okay. All right. So what I have to do, I have to cut out the metal. So I got the drain line. That's the drain line that's coming out. I got the cap on it now, so can't nothing come into it. I'll be back in a little bit. When I come back the next day, I'm gonna actually put the cap in so we can put air on that, pressurize it. We're gonna get it inspected next week. But right now I got it so take nothing to get in. All right, so we have that coming out. I had to cut that metal out. We're gonna take a look inside. All right, here goes my actual drain right here. So that's the drain going out. That going up is the actual what we call the actual vent. I wanted it all to be self-sustained, so that if I ever move it, we're good. They wanted to put the vent on the outside, going on the outside of the actual shipping container. I didn't want to do that. I want to keep everything in here. So if I ever pick it up and go, wherever I drop it at, everything is ready to go. I don't want to have to be doing anything extra. I just want to be able to hook up the water, electric, and be good. All right, so we have that taken care of there. Those are my actual water lines that's coming over. That's going to feed. This is going where the hot water heater is going to be. Come over here. We have it capped off. The big pipe right there. That's where my sink, my three bay sink, is going to drain into. The three bay sink is going to drain into my actual what we call grease trap. Then the grease trap will dump into there. I'm going to have an actual what they call floor sink sitting right over top of that. We're going to cut it down. Once they inspect it, I can put the floor down, and then I can cut it and put the floor sink in there too. The next one right beside it, that's where my hand washing station is gonna be at. So that's the sink for the hand washing station. It'll be in the corner, and this part right here, the whole area, will be for my three bay sink. This right here is the actual water line that's feeding over here. That's where the actual water feed come in there. Here, we took all the electrical out. That's where my light is going to be at. I'm going to come off of there and just put my lights up there at the top. But you can see how they have this panel. This panel is really, really good. This is an actual three-phase panel. This is three-phase, and this is where the power actually comes into right there. Up there at the top, if you look at a lot of times at your house, you would think that's where your power come in at. That's the actual neutral bar. That's where the neutral all the neutrals tie in at. So what I'm gonna do right here, where you see these wires coming in here, right there is the actual uh, place where this connector here. This is where they tied the power into. So they will actually unscrew this and they will plug it in, and that's where your power came in at. What I'm going to do here, I'm going to take this right here out. It's just four screws to hold it. I'm going to pull that out. And what I'm going to put right there, I'm going to put an actual, what we call an LB. I'm going to put an LB right there. And I'm going to come set my actual panel right here. I'm going to set my actual panel there. My three-phase panel will be sitting there. And then from there, I'm going to actually go up to the top with an actual I'm gonna feed it. They're gonna feed it overhead. I want it to come underground, but if I go underground, then I'll have to trench over to the actual pole or wherever they're gonna bring the power in at. If I go overhead, all I gotta do is put the service mask up, and then they're tied in from there. So I haven't decided. I might just come down from here, and and I might set it over here on this side, the actual panel. I'll see. No, it'll go over here. It'll be easier. I'm just gonna put the panel on that side, and then I have the service mask going up, and everything will be good. So that's what we have going on. Like I say, we believe it or not, after next week, after we get it inspected, we're gonna be ready to go. The electrical is not really any rough end really has to be done, because all this can be done once I'm done, because I'm gonna tap in after I put the new FPG and all that stuff up. I'm gonna actually tap in on these outlets and run my PVC. This one right here, that you see, is gonna actually feed my HVAC unit that's going to sit back there on the corner. And this one right here, I'm going to feed down, and this is going to feed my actual hot water heater. I'm going to actually keep that fan there. I can buy a new motor for that fan, and I'm going to actually keep that fan there, keep that fan running. Because if something was to happen where we actually burn maybe some waffle cones or something like that, I like to turn that exhaust fan on and get the actual smell or whatever out of here. So we're gonna have to turn that. I'm gonna fix that fan. Go. I found that, so I'm just gonna refurbish that. But that's it. Like I say, once we get it, it'll be easy. I got about 30 pieces of FPG that go here. So once we get it inspected, we just gonna put the LPG right over top of it, and from there, it's just gonna go. We're gonna put it just right over top of it. We're gonna lay it right over top of that. We'll put some plywood there, then the LPG right over top of it, and it's gonna be easy money. So we got rain coming up in the next couple of days, so I'll be working inside of here. Once the rain pass, we'll get it painted, and we're gonna be good. We're gonna get it painted. It's gonna be good. We're gonna be able to make our deadline. We'll be opening here Memorial Day weekend. We can make it easily, no problem. I might even get my brothers to ask my brothers if they'll come in and help me when I get ready to put the actual panels up. So we get ready to put the panels up. If I can get my brothers and them to help me, we can have it up in a half a day, and be done. And then after that, all I gotta do is just bring the forklifts in and set everything down, and we'll be good. All right. So yeah, so that's where we're at. And like I say, the hardest part that it was today, I had to run those water lines through that metal. I had to actually cut the metal out and put the PVC sleeves in there to protect it. So that's where most of my work was spent at today, and everything else is ready to go. Everything else is ready to go. Right now, I'm just cleaning it up and getting ready to head out. So once again, I want to thank everybody for watching. It's coming along. It's coming along. I think I'm going to do really well here. Like I said, I got a lot of traffic. Every time I come, everybody asking me when it's coming. I'm telling them we're closing it in now. So I'm excited. I can't wait to get it out here and get it going. It's going to be good. It's going to be good. All right. Thank you all for watching, and I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.